far as you go.
Not so tough after all. Holy shit!
You can't keep up!
Insane! Nerves get the better of you. Shit, he's on. Oh man. Oh shit! Stop him for fuck's sake! What's the matter? Are those your best moves? Are you nervous? What's the matter? Drop it! Are those your best moves?
you nervous?
Be careful, he's got a weapon.
Damn, he's on fire! Stay there! No freaking way! Any regrets now?
You should have stayed down.
Don't you ever fucking die.
You should have stayed at home. That can't be. Weakling! Can't be real. You should have stayed at home. Again?
shame I'll have to throw you back through it.
Speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the fuck? Not so tough after all. How the fuck you get in here? Any regrets now? Round two. Damn, he's a... I pity you. Just stay down.
You're sure about that, Kung Fu? Honestly, it amazes me how long you've lasted in this fucking job.
Hey, this is private property. Home to that. Any regrets now? No freaking way!
Time is up now. He has a weapon. Put that down.
Really? You want some more? Oh, shit! Insane!
Can't keep up.
Boss said nobody gets through. George stays alone. What's got ball?
Holy shit!
Get out of fight?
Haven't you had enough?
Hey, we about to push him. He might still beat us. His wushu might still be stronger than ours, but we about to push him. You know why? We know how to dodge that leg sweep, that dumbass leg sweep. I finally learned how to dodge that shit. I'm 23 hours into this game, right? I'm just learning how to dodge a leg sweep. Like I thought the only thing you can do is like block. Let them leg sweeps, them leg sweeps breaks your structure quick. And it was like the only thing I could do is like block it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I finally learned how to dodge it. I beat him before. I got to the second stage on here. Wow, chop choy. But take down, triangle and circle. Direction of the boxing. That's when they stunned. Okay. You know, I gotta start doing that. But yeah, man. Finally learned how to do that. Let's fight this guy though. I don't got all night. I was thinking about playing some Resident Evil Zero, but I might not have time for that. Realistically, I might not have time for that. I might not. I ain't gonna lie. I might not have time for that. But I'm gonna be on tomorrow for sure. I'll probably be on this game. I want to get better at this game. I love kung fu games. I love kung fu, and I love anything Japanese or Chinese. You know what I mean? Like dealing with them. You know what I mean? I fucks with it. And for starters, like samurai, ninja, and wushu shit. I love it. I played this game. Like I said, I got like 23 hours into this game. I played this game for like 2 days straight. I remember playing this game for like no, for like a week straight. Then I just stopped playing this game. But I seen they dropped a new mode on there. I'm like, you know what? I gotta get. And I seen like people playing it. People like still play this shit. And I'm like, I always was fond of this game because it reminds me. This game reminds me like a role playing virtual fighter. And I always loved it virtual fighter. I prefer I grew up I ain't gonna lie, I grew up playing Tekken, like leaning towards Tekken, but I remember the first 3D fighting game I played was Virtual Fighter. And that being said, I always look at Virtual Fighter like I got more hours logged in into Tekken like overall, like throughout the years. But because Tekken was bigger. Tekken's a bigger game. Tekken's everywhere. But you best to believe your ass I own a virtual fighter game. I don't think I own a Tekken. Do I? I don't think I own a Tekken. If I do, it's on my Xbox. Right now I got Xbox issues. So yeah, man. But I got Virtual Fighter though for sure. And I was always fond of Virtual Fighter. It's something about Virtual Fighter. It's maybe because it's so simplistic. Yeah, the game is so simplistic. You can just pick up and play and just kick ass. You know what I mean? The game's so simplistic but it's so complex all at the same time. It's such a pick up and play game. You could do all the moves. Well, most of them. I'd say like 65, 70% of the moves, you could just like pick up the mic and do it. You know what I mean? I love Virtual Fighter for that. I always gravitated towards Virtual Fighter just because of that. Like it's so simple. Like I like virtual fighter. I like Dead or Alive too. Dead or Alive is pretty cool. It's kind of like a spiritual essence of virtual fighter. I like Dead or Alive too. It's pretty simple, but I don't have a lot of hours logged in onto Dead or Alive. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I'd like to play Dead or Alive. Play it for like a good 2, 3 hours on the weekend, or play it on one of my vacations. Play it online, play it for a bit. I'm not a big fighter though. I'm not a big fighting guy. I'm more of a beat 'em up guy. I'm more of a beat 'em up guy. I love me some Street Fighters though. Like Street Fighters for me is like King of the Hill. It's Street Fighters, Virtual Fighter. Because for some reason that 3D, I love 3D fighting games. So I got to give it to Virtual Fighter. I know people might be like, "Oh, nah, Tekken," but I know I'm not a fighter. I like Virtual Fighter. I don't know why. I like Virtual Fighter over Tekken. I don't know why. So for me, it'll be Street Fighters, Virtual Fighter, um, Killer Instinct. I'm naming my top five. Killer Instinct. I got to give it to Mortal Kombat. I got to give it to Mortal Kombat. For my number four, I got to give it to Mortal Kombat. And for my number five, I know it's not a fight. I know it's not really a fighting game like that, but I got to give it to Smash Brothers, dog. You know what? Smash Brothers is my number one. Excuse me, I lied. It's Smash Brothers. Excuse me, yeah, I lied. It's Smash Brothers. It's Super Smash Brothers, whatever. Right now I'm on right now it's not Brawl. Shit, I'm old. Nah, Brawl. It's not Brawl. It's Ultimate. God damn. I'm old. Boy, I said Brawl. Hey, I was dead ass when I said Brawl. I'm tweaking. So yeah, Ultimate. That's my favorite fighting game of all time. Smash Brothers Ultimate. I'm sorry. Call me a sellout, but it is what it is. Okay, Smash Brothers, Street Fighters, Virtual Fighter, um, Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct's my top round up my top five. I love me some Killer Instinct. I love me some Killer Instinct. I almost want to put Killer Instinct on top of Mortal Kombat. But Killer Instinct, they kind of fell off. They didn't. It's like they got a good game. I heard they got a good Killer Instinct game. I got it. You know what? I heard. I got it, but I never really played it. It's on Xbox. You can play it on Xbox. You can play it on Steam. It's dope as hell too. That shit bumping. Hey, that shit bumping online on Steam. That shit bumping. But yeah, I never really played it. I'm not really a fighting guy. I'm not really a fighter. If it's not a beat 'em up, I don't really log heavy hours in the fighters like that. Know what I mean? I forgot. Hey, I forgot. Hey, chat. I forgot about Fight Night too. Fight Night. I ain't gonna lie. Fight Night. It's a boxing game. It's in the class. It's kind of like in the class of its own. It's like a boxing game. That's probably why I didn't say Fight Night. But and then again, I was being biased to to Smash Brothers. But the reason why I put Smash Brothers in there and I left Fight Night out is because Fight Night is a simulator. It's like a simulating fighting game. It's like, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different. It's not like you hit me, I hit you, I take HP from you, you take HP from me. It's like a simulator. You know what I mean? So I really can't put Fight Night or like a boxing simulator into that category. I gotta leave it like kind of like arcadey. You know what I mean? And Smash Brothers is kind of arcadey. That shit is kind of arcadey. You know what I mean? So, oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I wanted to play some Resident Evil, man. It is what it is, chat. We might not have time for that shit tonight. Probably maybe Friday night. No, maybe Saturday night. Excuse me. Maybe Friday night. Maybe. I ain't gonna lie, chat. My best time to play me some Resident Evil is like tomorrow morning. Like when I come from work. Uh, Play me some Resident Evil. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I really want to start Resident Evil Zero Low. And this is gonna be like my fifth time starting this game over. I play it. The game's so hard though. But I actually, you know what? I actually got further than I did on my last playthrough. But you know what? I might just keep going. I might just fuck around. I might just keep going. I might fuck around, keep going. But I wanna beat Zero. I beat Resident Evil 4 the other day. That game, man, look here. That game is awesome. But I ain't gonna lie. I wanna now that I beat 4, and you know what? Hey chat, you know what? I started playing Zero around the same time I started playing Remake if I'm not dumb. If I'm not being dumb right now or if I'm not lying right now. I think I started playing it around the same time. Like the original Remake. Brother, I played and I beat the crap out of the original. I beat that game like 4 times, bro. I beat that game like 4 times. I ain't beat Zero yet. I got games that done came out I beat. Resident Evil 4 came out I beat. 5, I started playing 5. I'm like 40% into, no, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like 30% into that game. I ain't gonna lie, Resident Evil 5 is a long ass game. I thought it was gonna be kind of like a 1, 2, 3 thing, but no. That shit's a long game. It's pretty long. It's pretty long and it's pretty action packed, and I ain't gonna lie, it's dope. It's pretty dope. I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like it. I hated it. I hated it even more than 4 when it first came out. But like after I got into 4, you know what? Resident Evil 4 made me take a second look at Resident Evil 5 remake. When they announced Resident Evil 4 remake, I was like, you know what? Let me take a look at Resident Evil 4 the original. And I remember I bought the original, and then I turned around. I said, I'm gonna just buy the 5 too. I said, I'm gonna just buy 5 too. And then I bought 5, and I didn't play that game for like a year. I tried out 4. I played Resident Evil 4. Played that. I got like 30% into that game too before the remake came out. Pretty dope. Kind of liked it. I had it on my Switch too. Pretty dope. Kind of liked it, right? Brother, 5, I had that shit in my catalog for like a year before I checked that out. I just had that shit. Shout out to my boy Resident of Evil, JJ and Corey. But man, look here. They got me in because I remember seeing them playing it, and I was like, you know what? I got that game. And I was like, I looked it up. You know what? No, this is what happened. I was on a PlayStation app and I looked it up. And I was getting ready to buy the game again. And I seen that I owned it. I literally forgot I owned the game. Like it was just sitting in my catalog. Just sitting in my what you call. I'm like, yeah, download that shit. I was like, download that shit. Hey, I was getting ready to spend like $20 on that game. Like 20, $25. Hell, even $30. I was ready. I was ready. And I was like, yo, I do have this game. I just remember I down right when I was like in the middle, I was like 40% into Resident Evil 4 remake. I was like, yo, I want to play this game. I want to play Resident Evil 5. Pretty dope though. I found out that game pretty fun. It's like 4, it's pretty action packed. It's a pretty far departure from the survival horror we all come to love and respect. But the game fun as hell though. The game fun as hell. Resident Evil 5 is fun as hell. And the fun factor goes up in 2, 3 folds with the actual companion, you know what I mean? Like on online co-op. I don't know if the game got couch co-op. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But mm, yeah, no, probably not. Probably not. Shit, probably not. But yeah, online co-op, it goes up at least 2, 3 folds, the fun factor. It's fun as hell, dog. Fun as hell. But yeah, man, I might stream some Resident Evil Zero tomorrow. Check that out. I might not. I ain't gonna lie, Chad. You know, I could stream absolutely whatever, and it's not because I'm being an a-hole. You know what? Once I gain an audience big enough that grows a demand, I'll stream whatever the audience wants. 80%, 75 to 80% of the time, I stream what you guys want, but right now it appears that it's off the whim right now. I don't really got an audience on demand, so it's like it's just off the whim. You know, I do it for a passion. This don't pay my bills. You know what I mean? It's just all love. I ain't in it for the money. It's completely all love, all heart. You know what I mean? So right now it's off the whim. I wanna I wanna get back on that Rise of the Ronin. Shout out to my boy GE. That boy said Rise of the Retard. That shit, hey, gun expert, that shit was funny. Kind of hurted my feelings though, but it was funny AF. That boy said I'm on that Rise of the Retard. Hey, joke of the month. PSN text joke of the month right there, gun expert. You got that. You got me on that. Hey, I couldn't even come back. I didn't even have a comeback for that. That boy buried me. Hey, big shout out to my boy, gun expert though, man. Play hard, play well, dog. Play safe. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I am a little burned out on that Rise of the Ronin. I literally got almost 200 hours on that game. I literally got almost 200 hours on that game. So once I seen that, I was like, yeah. Let me go ahead and get into some other titles. I'm about ready to start playing this and Resident Evil Zero again. I wanna beat Resident Evil Zero And I'm kind of on and off about Code Veronica. I want to get back into Code Veronica, but I'm on and off. I'm like, as in on and off. I'm like, should I beat that shit or should I wait on the remake? I never beat Code Veronica. Resident Evil Zero and Resident Evil Code Veronica is the only two classic Resident Evil I never beat. I beat them all though. I beat Resident Evil One, the original one. I beat the original Resident Evil Uncut, which I had on my PlayStation 3 and I lost. And I kicked myself almost every day for that L, right? Resident Evil, the original Uncut. I beat that like twice, right? I beat the remake, the GameCube version, like four fucking times. I actually was in the middle of my playthrough like a year and a half ago. I was playing it with Chris, but I never like beat it. That was like my fifth playthrough. I got like 30% into it and I just stopped playing for whatever. I think a new game came out. I got occupied on a new game, right? I beat that like four times, right? That's just like we still on the first Resident Evil, right? 'Cause you remember they came out with different versions, right? I beat two like fucking four times. The original two. We talking the OGs. I'm not talking about the remakes, right? I beat the original the original on PlayStation. I beat that like four times. Yeah, I beat scenario A. I did scenario A with Leon twice. And well, yeah, no. A and B with Leon, A and B with Claire. Excuse me. So that's four times, right? All right. Three, I beat that one time. I ain't gonna lie, I beat three one time. I had tons of fun. But three, I had a tough the original Resident Evil 3. I beat I beat that shit. I beat that shit. I beat that shit one time. So that was the first three trilogies I beat complete, right? But I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to beat three. I was in the middle of a playthrough. I was gonna beat three like two, three times. I loved that game. I was in the middle of a playthrough, but that's another game I lost. The original Resident Evil 3. I lost that game, right? So I would have beat it more, but I ended up losing it. But thank God I was able to complete it, right? And yeah, that's it. Code Veronica. I remember the reason I never beat Zero. I didn't grow up playing Zero. Resident Evil Zero came out on GameCube. That's why it's like I feel so bad playing it on the PlayStation, but it actually looks better on my PlayStation. I did a little test like 2 days ago, like literally 2 days ago, right? And it looks way better. It looks way better on my PlayStation. I was gonna play it for the Switch because it originally came out on the Switch, but man, it just looks better on the Play PS5, man, and it looks even sweeter on PC. It looks even sweeter. I did a test. I remember when I was on my Xbox, I did a test on my Xbox. It looks about the same on the PS5 and the Xbox. It looks about the same, but it looks even worse on the Nintendo Switch. So I was like, whoa. Once I found that out, I was like, yeah, I'll be beating it. I'll be continue playing it on the PS5. I already started playing it on the PS5 because that was like the only version I had, and that was the first version I had for a while. But now I got the GameCube version for the Switch, and yeah, nah, it looks better. It looks more refined. The PlayStation 5 port looks more refined. It just looks more refined. I picked that up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be staying on the PS5. I wanted to play it on Nintendo so bad because you know it was originally published on Nintendo. It's still the game feels fucking like butter. It probably runs better on the Nintendo Switch, but it just looks better. I'm gonna be doing more testing. I'll keep you guys in the loop, but now I'm gonna be playing it on my PS5 for now. I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm just used to playing Resident Evil on the PlayStation anyway, so it don't really bother me. Like I said, I didn't grow up playing GameCube games. I didn't have a GameCube. I didn't have a while it was hot. I didn't have a GameCube. I got a GameCube like later on, when I had a PS3. Like later on when I had got a job, when I got a little older. I remember I had got a PS3 and I had got to use GameCube. You know what I mean? And that was like after the fact. I think the Wii, when I had the GameCube, I think the Wii was out. I think the Wii was out. So I didn't have the GameCube. Or no, the Wii was about to come out. The Wii was out, the GameCube. When by the time I got to the GameCube was dying. Like all the hot shit been out. I don't think the Wii was out. The Wii was about to come out though. The Wii was about to come out. By the time I had got to the GameCube, and I had got a used one. So it was like whatever. For the cheap. I got the GameCube for the cheap. I think I paid like $80. I think I paid like $80 for that shit. Yeah, pretty sweet deal. So yeah, that's when I had a GameCube, but I didn't really play that shit. I didn't have high mileage on it. I had got Brawl. No, I had got Melee. I had got like a few games, like 3, 4 games, Madden, Melee. Like I got like 4 games for it. I just don't have high mileage on that GameCube. Damn, I done forgot what game. I done forgot what game we was talking about. Zero, Resident Evil Zero. So I didn't. Yeah, I didn't grow up playing that game. Feel me? Oh, I didn't grow up playing that game. You know what I mean, and I remember, I remember Sega Dream. You see, I was a Sega guy. I remember Sega Dreamcast came out, and the first time I played Resident Evil Code Veronica was on Sega Dreamcast. That shit was fucking awesome. That shit was fucking awesome. The Sega Dreamcast port is the best port. So till this day, people, till this day, I used to know a guy like a few years ago, a few jobs ago. I worked like 4 or 5 years ago. I worked at a job. I used to know a guy. This guy told me, brother, I literally looking for a Dreamcast just to play Resident Evil Code Veronica because he said he had a Resident Evil Code Veronica copy for years, bro. He always told him this guy said he always told himself he was gonna play this game on the Dreamcast. I'm like, bro, you could get it. He's like, no, I want to play it on the. And then I looked it up. He made me look it up. I looked it up. Yo, the Dreamcast port looked better than the PlayStation port, for real. It's just that I'm not willing to do all that. I'm not willing to do all that. But yo, I remember, and then I was like, yeah. And then I remember just watching the Dreamcast port, and it was just such nostalgia. I was like, yeah, it is a different port for real. Like I think Code Veronica was meant to be a Dreamcast exclusive, just like Zero was an exclusive to GameCube. Hey, Code Veronica was like that though. I remember playing that game. That game was awesome. That game was awesome, man. If I could go back to 1999 and play that game again, boy, I'll give up. Hey, I'll give my whole check to do that. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Probably take a peek at the lotto. Like, hold on, let me live a little. Let's let the lottery numbers come on. Then I'm gonna go back in time and start me back right here. Well, hey, let's fight this boss though. It's kind of getting late. We lost focus right there. Pay attention to the parts. it still came to work. Shit, dog.